feeling got here this time around, doesn't it?
Definitely odd.
Scanning the region.
We're in a cemetery, and this time around, we're looking for some shadow figures, if possible. Really anything that wants to come talk to us tonight. We'll talk to anybody, anything. Our first plans were to go to Arlington Memorial, but we chose Blanchard again. Our last video here, it got butchered by the wind.
It's calm, it's still out here.
Like if a tree branch snapped right this second, it's so calm out here, we'd probably did.
Yeah.
Probably all it'd take.
You hear a pin drop out here.
Supposedly Blanchard, is one of the most haunted cemeteries in Oklahoma. Our plans here are pretty simple. I mean, we'll probably walk around a little bit, maybe try our REM pod. We did bring the Ouija board with us tonight. We may or may not play it, depending how we feel, what we gather.
Red light is crazy, man. You see all the shadow figures this side.
If there are any spirits here with us, you make a noise off in the distance for us. We'll try to hear that noise and come in that direction. There's supposedly a shadow figure out here that haunts this place, and we're curious if you want to come talk to us. We'd like to know where your grave is. Maybe you could lead us to it. Maybe by some sounds.
What was that?
Spirit box.
Oh, okay.
All right, what we got here is the spirit box. Through and talk to us through it. Kind of lead us to the path. Maybe where you're buried. Did you hear that? Where are you buried? Are we going in the right direction? We need a little bit of help. Looking for the shadow figure. If you're here with us, can you come through and tell us hi? We actually brought the Bible with us. Maybe you want to hear some words?
I was looking over at that building and thought I seen the door or something.
Oklahoma. That's what it sounded like. Is that where you're from? Maybe you could tell us your name. Can you tell us your name? What about your favorite color? Can you tell us your color that you like? My favorite color is blue. We really need some help. Can you help us? I'm here with my friends Donnie and Chase. Do you have anything you want to tell them? Did anything bad happen to you? Do you want to talk to us? You got to tell us where to go, left or right. Do you see our flashlight? Maybe you could tell us where to go now, left or right. Can you help us? Is there anybody named Winslow here with us? Is your last name Winslow? Are there any spirits here? Do you want to talk to us? We drove a long ways to come and talk to you. Can you tell us hi? We're not here to hurt you. Are we getting close to where you want us? I tell you what, we're gonna set up a few devices, and you come up and make them light up for us, we'll know you're here with us.
How you feeling?
I don't know how I feel yet. Eeriness, just because it's a cemetery. I mean, cemeteries are eerie places. I know if I passed away and I was buried in the cemetery, this isn't where I'd hang out. So whatever's hanging out here, if there is anything hanging out here, why is the question, you know? Because I know if it was me, I wouldn't be here. I'd be well on to somewhere a little bit better, maybe like a house. I would haunt a house for sure. I mean, I could see that being fun. But haunting a cemetery, I don't see any fun in that.
When you die, you're not thinking, oh, I hope it's gonna be fun.
Well, I have to hope, Donnie, that I get to choose the location.
Here's my thing. When you come to a cemetery, do you think, oh, this is fun?
At night?
Yeah.
Yes. During the day? No.
No, at night it's exciting, not fun.
Okay.
Excitement and fun.
Exciting, fun, similar.
What are your thoughts, Chase? What do you think? If there was a ghost here, why would they be here?
I completely agree with you. I mean, I would say, you know, you're not really going to find a ghost out here. I mean, you know, you look for shadow figures. I mean, I don't know if that's necessarily not a ghost or what.
Now, what I call ghosts, shadow people, whatever, it's all, you know, they're all in the same dimension, you would think, unless they're invisible creatures that we don't know of, that we haven't discovered. What is it, you know? And that's kind of why we're doing this, is, what are these invisible creatures? Are they creatures that we just haven't, like, verified that's there? Or are they really ghosts? I know you got a lot of guys that are like, well, here's the different types of ghosts. You got poltergeists, you got this, you got that, you got this. How do they know, though? Have they locked one of these creatures up and like, hey, tell me your secret, right? How do they know? They don't. We don't know. But we're out here trying to know.
We call it that so we can have a recognition on what it is. But we don't truly know what a poltergeist is.
We just know we're looking for something paranormal, whether it's a shadow figure, lighting devices up, anything really. We're not going to fake our stuff either. A lot of our videos will be boring, but we ain't going to fake it.
They're truthful.
Yep. EMF meter?
Yeah.
We won't even bring that thing out because you know, it'll go off on cell phones, vapes, generators, power lines, electrical in general.
Anytime, yeah.
Like right now, if we heard somebody say something, our mood would change so fast. We'd be so stoked. But if this lit up, I mean, we would be stoked, but we wouldn't be as stoked as vocals. I'm ready to either run or investigate it. We'd find a place to set this up, find a place to set them few cat balls up, and go from there. We are missing somebody tonight. Missing Jake, cameraman.
Because he's up. But you're gonna have to clip that part, Brian.
For me, ghost hunting and trying to figure out if there is anything paranormal. Kind of helps with knowing that we will pass away one day. What we're going to set up here is pretty simple to buy. Turn it on. All you got to do is come up next to it and it'll light up. We don't know who we're looking for, but if there is anybody here, come to the sound of my voice and come and touch this REM pod and we'll know you're here with. Or maybe there's something forgetting. Pass on in case we are the guys for that. All you got to do is come through to our voice and come talk to us. For our heart is to help you. Advice will go to that light. That one of these cat balls, right? That one there. We got the REM pod over here. We got a cat ball there. I tell you what, will you please come through and light one of our devices up? Is that what it takes? Asking, please talk to us because we're filming.
Should we turn the camera off for a minute?
Yeah, go ahead and kill it for a second.
Didn't get nothing.
Well, looks like we're going to play the Ouija board. Come through there. Maybe that'll give you enough energy.
Yeah, right up in there is perfect.
Our REM pod in the middle of the road. Quiet and it'll set that off. Alright, spirits, pretty simple here. What me and Chase are doing here is we're going to share our energy, and hopefully us sharing our energy on this one piece will help you come through and talk to us, whether it's lighting up some of our cat balls we got spread out here or our REM pod we got back there. Alright, Chase. Spirits, my name is Brian and I'll be the speaker tonight. I'm here with Chase and Donnie. What we're here to do is we're here to talk to you and give you a way to come and communicate with us. Started here. Let's go 3 times, Chase. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Spirits, if you're here with us, come through and move this plaque to yes. And if you can't move this plaque, come and set one of our light devices off for us. We're really here for one person, and that's shadow figures coming to talk to you. But we're not scared of you. So if you're here, come through and communicate with us. We would like to know the letter of your name, the first letter of your name. First letter of your name. We'll know you're here with us. Feels like it's about to move. Do you feel it? If the letter of your first name's too hard, what about a number of the year that you died? The first number. First number of the year. And if you don't want to come through the board, we have plenty of other devices you can come through. Or even if you want to make a noise. If you made a noise for us, we'd know you're here with us. We have come here with the Bible. Plan on reading the Bible before we leave. Is that okay? You give us a yes or no if that's okay. Maybe you want to tell us what town you passed away in. Did you pass away here in Blanchard? Pretty peaceful out here. So I know if you're buried here, at least you're at peace. Maybe you had a child. Is that why you're stuck here? You're waiting for your child to pass on with you? We just don't understand why if there is something here, you would stick around and haunt a cemetery. Maybe you have something to tell Chase. What do you have to tell Chase? Do you want Chase to leave? Yes or no? How long have you been out here?
Yeah, behind you. Cat ball's going off.
Are you here with us now? Turn our cat ball off if you're here with us. Can you stop touching my cat ball, please? Thank you. Now touch my REM pod, please. If you'll touch my REM pod for me, I'll know you're here with me. What about our candle here? If you could blow that sucker out for us, we'll know for sure you're here with us. Takes a lot to blow out Grandma's candle.
Cat ball's back on.
You like the cat ball? Seems to be the only device you're really coming to talk to us through. Tell you what, can you turn that cat ball on one more time? Turn it on for me right now and I'll know you're here with me.
Back on immediately.
Really. Turn it off. Can you turn it off for me? Turn it off one more time. Please? What the fuck was that? Did you hear that?
It was in a distance. You're okay. You're okay.
Is it what?
I was way in a distance. You're good. It almost sounded like a scream, but it was too far out there. That cat ball ain't went off though.
Yeah, I've never seen that one go off. Alright. We have another cat ball over here to the left of us. It'd be more convincing if you set that one off and quit setting that one off. You can set this cat ball right next to us off. We'll know you're here with us. Set this cat ball off and we'll know you're here with us. I don't know why I keep setting that one off. Can you leave that cat ball alone and come through this one? It's not really convincing when you're setting the same thing off over and over. We can kind of debug it. But if you set this one off right beside us, we can't really debug that. Maybe you can give us a noise off into the distance, since you're kind of shy. How many of you are here? Do you want us to stop? Can you light up the cat ball behind me one more time? We brought the Bible with us tonight. Do you want us to read it in here? Maybe we could bring you some kind of peace, some kind of comfort. All right, before we pack up our Ouija board, this is your final chance. Either set some of our devices off, blow our candle out, or move the plaque. This is your last chance to really come and talk to us. After this, you can't come talk to us. We gave you a chance, and you haven't fulfilled that chance. All right, goodbye. I mean, I didn't really even feel anything. Did you feel anything?
Dozing off, trying not to go to sleep.
Bro can go to sleep in any place, it don't matter.
Crazy, man.
That is pretty crazy. Fucking looking around and shit. Just sleep out here. Would not be a good ordeal.
Cat ball's going off again.
It's way colder over here.
It is way colder.
It is cooler right here. Oh, there ain't no fucking bug over here though.
Alright, set it back down.
Take that back. There's a little bitty bug right there. There's some ants around here. I don't know if they're big enough to.
Maybe. I don't know though. Alright.
He said, yeah.
Why the fuck did I say alright? Did you
Alright.
guys? Huh?
It sounded like you
Alright.
said Martian.
Why did it copy me? I said alright and then that thing says alright. Didn't it?
Why you copying? You a copycat?
You out here copying me? Well, I tell you what. I'm gonna read the Bible to you. And it's either gonna do two things. One, you'll be alright with it. Two, it could piss you off. Look what is before your eyes. If anyone is confident that he is Christ, let him remind himself that just as he is Christ, so also are we. For even if but we will not boast beyond limits, but will boast only with regard to the area of influence God assigned to us to reach even to you, for we are not overextending ourselves as though we did not reach you, for we are the first to come all the way to you with the gospels of Christ. Your final chance to come talk to us. We're packing up, getting out of here.
Yep.
I feel as there's nothing came to talk to us tonight other than, malfunctioning cat ball.
Yeah. A couple little things through this.
A few words that were kind of weird.
Some kind of mumbled one might have repeated, but if it repeated,
What time is it? We've been out here for a while, huh?
2:50.
Now we ask that if there is anything negative here, this is your sign that you can't follow us. You have to stay here. We gave you a chance to come talk to us, and this is our way of kind of protecting ourselves. We just want to take precaution just in case. You never know. Now, a lot of people suggest sage either before you enter a building or after you leave a building. And I would suspect it's probably the same thing in a graveyard. It does smell pretty good. It's not a bad smell. You got anything you want to add, Chase? about you, Donnie?
Well, I can say we've walked the area without the camera, without lights. I mean, I felt nothing. The closest I felt to something was when we had the cat ball go off. But that was more of a kind of nerve-wracking before I actually had like a feeling of an entity or paranormal.
Well, good. I mean, the goal is always not to capture anything, and that's what we did. We didn't capture anything. That just means that, this cemetery is not haunted from what we could see. Now, maybe other people think it's haunted or whatever. We have actually been out to Blanchard before, but our last video, we didn't ever make a video out of it. So, Blanchard, it's crossed off the list now. We have a video over it. Maybe we'll find another cemetery. The main thing is we don't want to go to cemeteries that say dusk to dawn. If there's a sign, plain and simple, we ain't going in it.
Yeah.
If there's no sign, free game. Just like tonight, there is no sign out at Blanchard that says out. Arlington, where Kanye West's mom's buried, there is a sign. It says dusk to dawn. Drove in there, drove right out. Because we, understand the sign. Plain and simple.